Hey everybody, welcome to Bakersfield. Got an exciting project. Got Pat Callahan here, Pat Callahan Tile, and he's partnering up with Stockdale Tile, and we got a real cool overhaul here. And we're gonna take out some tile, right? And we're gonna put some pretty cool granite in. You know what? And I've talked to you about this before.
Right.
That tile counters aren't really in anymore.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It's all solid surface.
Yeah.
Granite, ports, quartzite. No more grout. Nobody wants grout.
Yeah, nobody wants grout. And
Yeah.
you can see here different colors from here to here. You know what's interesting too? You said something to me. You said that people even have a hard time selling homes now.
Right.
With tile. Like a lot of times people will have to redo their counters just to sell their homes.
Right. Someone walks in the house, first thing they see, the first thing is the kitchen, and it's like, oh, you still have tile countertops.
Yeah.
And in some markets where it's tough to sell a house, the broker will bring us in and we have to take the tile out, put solid surface in just to sell the house, or they give them a credit or negotiate with the cost of what that might be.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what we're gonna do here too? It's kind of interesting. So this has a ledge. This is probably, what years did they have these ledges? I mean, I know it was
this started in the
90s.
Yeah.
Probably ran all the way through the 2000s.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably 2008, 2010.
Before granite really got popular, right? Before everybody was starting to lay down slabs, and all of a sudden everybody wanted slabs that looked real nice. So basically, you see this ledge here, right? And it's nice because you mentioned that it actually hides
hides the dishes, and you go to bed and you can leave them the next day. Nobody sees them. But the trend is now for the open kitchens and the flat bar. Yeah. So it's just evolved. Everything changes.
Especially because the granites are becoming so more ornate. Right. They're not. They're different.
They're not plain. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of pattern. You want to see it. So it's a whole new trend. Yeah.
And leveling it out too is also going to open up the room. Right. It opens up everything. So we are going to level this. And then we are going to change this whole thing. So hopefully when we're done, it has a whole new look to it,
It's going to look completely different.
Yeah, I can't.
Because this will just be a nice big flat open bar.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to get new bar stools.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Well, we'll go to the next phase of the demo. And we'll go from there. Very good. Okay, well, we got a lot done here, right? We got the ledge off, right? We're officially off.
Done.
Now it leaves us with a few problems, right? And that is the electrical. We got Rocky here doing some of the electrical work, and we've got to relocate these, right? And so some of the options are probably old telephone line, possibly. We're
gonna get rid of that.
Get rid of that because you want the light switch to be in this vicinity, right? Because we got lights up here.
You want to be able to reach it from here or there, one of the two.
Right. Right. So these have, so hopefully we'll have something either that stacks here or and then we have an electrical outlet. We can either put here or something, right? Or Rocky, what's your expertise on this?
Yeah, I don't know. Either it comes out here or it goes behind your refrigerator. I don't know how much room you got there to access it.
Yeah.
If that has to slide all the way back.
No, that's it right there.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah,
as far as it
all the way
goes?
back right there, bud. Yeah, that's it. That's a stock position.
That's going to be for like an appliance to plug in, so probably this side of the wall would be the best, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the things people may ask, and we talked about a little bit, garbage disposal. Right. Now that you have to have by the sink, right?
Yeah, we need a switch over here because the switch was on the backsplash before, or the raised bar.
Right.
Now we're going to put what's called an air switch.
Okay, air switch.
Air switch. Right. And it's actually, that's how it functions with the air.
Really?
Yeah. And that we drill a hole through the countertop.
But it's electrical though.
And it's electrical.
Yeah.
And it has a little finished piece on the top. Yeah. It's a little button. You push it, and that's your new disposal switch.
And does that drills through the granite?
Right.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we just drill right through the countertop. Rocky wires the 110 for underneath, and it's just like a jacuzzi tub air switch.
Yeah, very cool.
So,
yeah. I was surprised to see this in as good condition as it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, it's decent, right?
Yeah,
and it's still usable.
Yeah, it's way better than a lot
Compared
of
to the
things
last
we see.
one.
Oh
Really?
yeah, way better than the last one.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So, but we're gonna do a whole new subtop on this.
We are.
Support, yeah.
So when you say sub, you're gonna float it, or does it?
We're gonna put a whole new wood subtop for our overhang.
Okay.
Because now our countertop is one level, so we gotta create an overhang that's level.
Right.
So we're gonna do that after Rocky gets out of our way.
Well, here we are on day number 2, and man, I'll tell you what, that is a huge improvement already as far as opening up the house, right?
Oh yeah, it made a big difference. You can see how much more open it is.
Yeah, man, that's incredible. Not only that is, I didn't realize how big the surface area was here with the ledge. I mean, I thought like, man, they made it bigger than it was, but it really isn't.
Yeah, this looks bigger. This is actually the same area you had, but being raised up and lower on that side, it just looks smaller. It just makes the whole room look bigger.
Man, you know what's really nice too is I know that those granites that we have coming on, those ornate granites, are really going to come to life on that big slab.
You can see all the movement and all the grain.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it just changes, and because this is part of the living room area, you can see here, it actually changes the feel of the whole living room, man.
Yeah, it does.
Right, yeah, very good. So right now you're doing a template, right?
Yeah, I'm making templates today, and I actually make a pattern of the countertops.
Okay.
And then when I get back to the shop, I put that on the slabs and I move it around and figure out where we're going to cut it and match up the grain. And
wow,
it's like making a dress pattern.
All right, well, we're here behind the scenes, right? Now, this is actually at the cutting area, right? We're at the shop here, and I guess we'll show them here, man. Look at this beautiful piece of granite, man. It's pretty nice, right?
Right. And yesterday you saw that we made the templates or patterns of the countertop.
Right, and here we are, and you have one over here. Now, you know what's interesting is this is a complex piece because it's not a solid piece of granite, right? There's all kinds of grain going everywhere, and you have to match. Now, this is the angle of the bar, right? And you're going to have to somehow match it so it almost looks seamless.
Right. This is the center of the countertop, and the sink's going to be here, and this piece and that piece of granite, the grain's got to match perfectly because that's going to be right in the center of the countertop.
Wow.
So that's the hardest part about the whole layout is getting that grain to match up perfect.
Right, because if you're off a little bit, it'll show like, it'll stick out like a sore thumb, right?
Right.
Wow, a lot to it, man.
Right. So that's why we make these templates and we move them around. And I was in here last night for about an hour, put them in different spots, and this is the best spot I was able to come up with, these 2 spots. So
yeah. And also too, you have to, because you want to get everything you can out of a slab, right? You don't want to waste something. These aren't the cheapest things in the world.
No.
So you have like this, and you have to do the same thing. Like you have to find a piece on here that does the same thing.
And this is our cooktop counter, which we're going to place up here.
Okay.
And I had it up here. I have to remember where I had it. Help me with this, Raymond. Right there. That one goes that way. Right there. Because again, we're going to match up grain.
Yeah.
We're keeping our color consistent over here.
Yeah.
Because these 2 pieces are going to meet.
Those
So
2 right there are going to meet. They're going to butt head to head.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. Fun.
And then you have, so it goes down. You have like is it laser? How's it cut?
It's
cut
a bridge saw. I'll show you you. Yeah, so Raymond will transfer all this onto the slab and draw his lines, and that bridge saw, that diamond blade, cuts all our pieces, and he'll just move it around. The table rotates and turns, and
you know, interesting thing, like you look at a piece like this, right, and it has different textures, right? This is some kind of quartz.
This is quartz. You can see it's got depth.
Right, it's got quartz in there, and this is like some kind of stone or whatever.
Right.
So when you're cutting it, I mean, you're going through different materials, right? I mean, I would imagine this can flake off more. Or
some are harder and softer, so we have to be careful. We have certain kind of blades that cut this material, certain kind of blades that cut marble, certain kind of blades that cut granite, all different.
Right. So, you know what's amazing, man? We talked about it before, and how amazing this. You're basically bringing in some, amazing history into your homes.
It's millions of years old.
Millions of years that this took to make. And they're like, I mean, you can hang this on the wall.
Good. Now look at the depth right there. You can see into it.
It's incredible. I mean, you got cyans and warm colors, and it's just, and they call this, for people that want to know, it's called fusion.
Fusion.
Right? And there's a bunch of different kind of variations of fusion, but basically it's when you're combining warms and cools and quartzes and stuff. And
Red dinosaurs.
yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.